Hi. I don't know what I'm doing. So, hi, I am Emma from Emma's Happy Place. My website is emmashappyplace.co.uk, and I make paper kits and design them. And in our lives, we just craft and craft and craft and craft. Hi, Caroline. Hi, Maureen. Hi. How is everybody? If you wouldn't mind sharing and liking and all that jazz, that would be fabulous. And then come back after and also like it or whatever, or comment on it. That's it. Like it now, comment after. Hi, Sheila. Is everybody all right? So, image transfer. This is what was started. Well, I started taking it off, didn't I? In this one. But I am going to talk through it again. And I've got some fabric as well. I was going to say I've got some papers as well, but we're over here. I do have papers. And I think I'm going to go, because I haven't played with this one yet on the lives. And I think she would look fabulous on a denim bag or something. So we're going to transfer her onto fabric. And what are we going to transfer onto the other leaf? I added the leaves. I added the leaves to the website as well. There isn't many, mind. There weren't a bargain or anything like that. I couldn't get us many, and I didn't think. Well, they're quite expensive. You know the jazz. You know. Hi, Lorna. Hi, Caroline. Hi, Kim. Right. I have managed to get us. It's not my design, though. I think they're like stock images. I've managed to get us something. It will be a few weeks, but wait and see. I think it's all going to go crazy for it. It's nothing spectacular. It's just one small thing, but I think it's going to go down very well. So, image transfer. We'll move them for now. With my paper kits, you can do this. As far as the paper kits and things like that, I've no idea. You'd have to practice and see yourself. But with mine, you absolutely 100,000% can. And what I use is a gel medium. I use extra heavy. However, you can try other gel mediums. You can try glue. I know that some people have got the Mod Podge one. I always stick to an acrylic gel medium. Doesn't have to be this make. Any gel medium will do, basically. And I find that they're all pretty similar. Hi, Caroline. No, not rice paper. No. Just watch this space. So this fabric here is, I think it's like a cheesecloth fabric, and I'm going to double it over. I've never actually done image transfer on here, so we'll have to see if it works. I am going to take a brush. I was going to say a stiff brush, but it seems to be that all my brushes are dirty in the kitchen sink. Oh, hang on, I've got one. So what I'm going to do is, this is with anything, fabric, wood, ceramic, anything at all. Hi, Gemma. She would be fabulous on a denim jacket, wouldn't she? But I'm thinking denim bag. So I do want to stick these two layers of this fabric together. So I am going to add quite a lot of gel medium. And then what I am going to do is what I should have done in the first place is, where's it gone? Where's it gone? Oh, right, I've got. Where is it? It was a bit of plastic. There it is. This will do nicely. It's a paper pack. And the plastic bag is what I want to put that on, so it doesn't stick to anything, and it will peel off the plastic. That's just to be mindful when you're using fabric, to put it on something that you can peel it off. So if you've got silicone mats or anything like that would be perfect. If you do it on your glass mat, you're just going to end up having to scrape it off, which obviously I've done a gazillion times. Right, so I've got plenty of gel medium on there. Like I say, I do want the fabric to stick together. And then what I'm going to do is get that off there, because you don't want to get gel medium on the back of your paper if you can help it. I mean, if you give a little bit on, it won't matter, but you don't want loads of it on, so you just want it on the image. And you don't need such a thick coat usually. I just want those 2 bits of fabric to stick together, like the 2 layers. So all I'm doing is going straight over with the gel medium. And I love this with the paper kits as well, because it doesn't limit you to just having it on paper. It means you can add it to anything. So essentially, I'm going to go on a limb, just because they're my kits, and say they're better than stamps. So you can sort of see through a little bit, and I'm just going to pop that straight on top of there, like that. If you get a little bit of gel medium on it, don't panic. It's just, it makes it easier to get the backing off if you don't. And then what you want to do is squish it, so totally flattening it. You will get some off. Just pop that back in the thingy, and like that. So you're squishing it all out and not getting any gel medium on, so you're wiping it every time. And then that, I would leave it overnight. Yeah, I've got it everywhere. Overnight, that's what I would do. Overnight, just to be on the safe side. A few hours would probably do it, but just with the extra thickness to thingy the 2 thingies. The thing is, that doesn't help, does it, to put the 2 layers of fabric together? I would leave this one overnight, but a few hours should do it. The gel medium I use is extra heavy gel medium, but you can use, it doesn't have to be this make. The Mod Podge one, I've got a love-hate relationship with Mod Podge. I don't hate Mod Podge, but it's not my most favourite glue. However, the dishwasher Mod Podge is like the best thing ever invented. And I'd love for Mod Podge to get in touch and say, look, we're going to change your mind. But at the minute, really is a love-hate relationship. So I'm starting off on the wood. I don't really want Mod Podge to get in touch. I just want, you know, waffle. So what I'm going to do is, I was going to do a layer of white. Have I got it? Yes. On here, if you want it to, I'm going to paint it white first, and then I've got a base. Hi, Diane. Hi, Brenda. Hi, anybody that's come in. We're doing image transfer. This is what I'm using, a heavy gel medium, an acrylic gel medium. It doesn't have to be this make. It can be any make. And there's loads of different ones that actually do like a photo transfer medium. But you don't have, if you've got acrylic gel, just use that. You don't have to buy the one that says image transfer. You don't. Just a gel medium all round. It's a great glue. It's a great everything. You can mix paints with it. I use the matte version of it. You can get a gel, a gloss one. I have done videos in the past on mediums, like loads of different mediums, acrylic mediums. You can always go back and watch. I don't know how to make anything into a playlist though. So all I've done is give that a coat of white, and then that is it. It's got a base down, and it's just white acrylic. It could have been gesso or whatever, and dry it off. Is everybody with us up to now? Apart from the thingy and the thingy and the thingy. We'll ignore that and just insert proper words there. I'm just going to dry this off. It won't take long. Like I say, it's just because it's a wood. And I'm really enjoying working on wood, I have to say. I'm loving the wooden frames, the wooden leaves. I absolutely love the wooden ice lollies. Now I've painted some ready, and I cannot wait to put them in a frame when I do my kitchen. Bathroom's next on the hit list though, because the last time I actually did my bathroom, 2 days later I had a leak. Very annoying. But anyway, so these butterflies are in the Beautiful Nature kit as well. I'm going to add one to this leaf because I've already got one with the sunflower on that we're going to finish off. So again, all I'm going to do is the gel medium. It doesn't need to be a thick layer. I do need to stress that. But if you do miss any areas, the image won't transfer. So don't be like me, just take your time. Maybe do it when you're sitting relaxed and not in between cooking tea and stuff and doing a million other things. Right, and then again, over the image. You don't need loads, it's just as you do. It's not the end of the world though if you do miss a bit. You can always just join the lines back up with a Sharpie if it's on fabric or whatever. There's absolutely no way I'm going to moan at you for joining the lines back up, if you know what I mean. So this butterfly, obviously there will be bits of the butterfly not on the leaf because of the shape of it. Yo, I've seen you do the image transfer. Hi, Cash. Have you? Excellent. It's gel medium I'm using. All I'm doing is squishing it down. Again, cleaning this off so I don't get gel medium all over the back. And clean it off. And again, I would leave that for a good few hours. This one I'm not so fussed about it being overnight because I haven't put as much gel medium on. You can actually clean those bits out as well if you want. You'll probably all be a lot less heavy-handed with it than me. There we go. Pop that to one side, and then that will be ready in a few hours. The fabric, well, I would leave it overnight. So again, this is what I'm using, an extra heavy gel medium. It does not need to be Amsterdam. It can be anything. I've used golden. I've used loads of stuff. Right, so I have, the other night I did start this one. This one is ceramic. It's exactly the same technique. I did start taking it off though, and it's got dirty fingerprints on. So you just peel the paper off, the thick layer of paper, and this will stay on. And then to get the extra layers of paper off, you just wet it and then rub. See this bit here? That's where I didn't put gel medium. Again, it really doesn't matter because you can kind of wing it and fix it. Yeah, any wood, MDF, anything. I've done it on the log slices and all sorts. It's exactly the same technique. And the acrylic is just an acrylic paint base. So you see how dirty my fingers are. It's terrible. And that is it. All of it on, and the image stays on the ceramic. Now this is a coaster, but what I'm thinking is if we can paint it, then we can resin it. I mean, it looks cool like that, just black and white, but we can resin over the top of it as well. And look how cool that is. And you can't tell, it's like no different at all to using a stamp, but you've just got loads of different sizes in these kits that I sell. So you're not just getting like one stamped images in one size, you're getting loads of the images pre-stamped in loads of different sizes. I'm loving it, really am. I wasn't sure, you know, when I first started with the paper kits and things, but honestly, I think it's opened the door to so many different things and different size things. And this, again, on the wood. I know you are, Maureen. I know you are. Has everybody got the stuff now? I know a couple of people have, but Royal Mail is so slow at the minute. It's like they must be walking everywhere with it. The vans must be broken. I think it's all the sales that we've had. Oh, you got yours. Excellent, Kim. I'm so pleased. I know it's really silly, isn't it, waiting for people to tell us that they've got it, but I do panic because I've had so much stuff lost. Even coming here. Like stuff I've ordered. And not just that, I've getting stuff delivered here that's for other people, and I've taken it to the house and delivered it, and it annoys us so much. I'm doing their job for them. So any bits that are sticking over the edge with the acrylic on, I am just taking off, like peeling off, just to tidy it up. Like this bit here's got the acrylic on. All I would do is pick it off, and you can use a nail file or whatever just to tidy it up. And then this one, you can actually watercolour it. Bearing in mind you won't be able to go over with a varnish, but you could go over with a spray varnish, I suppose. but you would have to test it on whether your paint would reactivate or not. But we are going to work on the ceramic with acrylic paints tonight because I really want to. I mean, look how cool that looks. Imagine them hanging in the summer. You could have them all on an autumn wreath, whatever. I will paint this one as well, though, and pop it up on the socials. All the socials. All I'm going to do is put that on the floor because the Hoover will sort it out. Right, now skin tones in acrylics. Indigo Blue do skin tones, and they do the little pots of paint, don't they? Now, for me, that's good enough. If you don't want to use a skin tone, theirs is medium beige. They've got a fair. I do have the big pots as well, but I couldn't find it. I've got the medium beige, but a skin tone in any colour, like watercolour or acrylic or, let's think, anything at all. You can use a Naples yellow light or red light. Naples yellow, like, anyway, Naples light, we'll say, and you can mix that, and that is a good base for a skin tone. And all you would do is add your white and your brown to either make it darker or lighter. Now, how do I explain this? Because I haven't got them to show at hand to show. Other than that, if you use a yellow base, so a yellow ochre, or so yellow ochre, a little bit red or pink, a burnt umber, and a white, those four colours together will make any skin tone in the world. You've just got to play with it. Thank you, Kat. It's so lovely to have you here. I'm finding it so hard to grow YouTube. I do have a Facebook group as well. But I really hope, I mean, I'm not great at the whole technology side of things, but I think we'll do okay. It's so lovely to have you here. Thank you so, so much. So again, this one's an Indigo Blue paint. I used to be on the Indigo Blue design team a lot of years ago. And I've always loved the paints and things. I've always used them, and they do last a long, long time, and they're not expensive. So, and they're a multimedia paint, so they're a fabric paint and everything. If you do go to Indigo Blue, though, just tell her I sent you. I've got probably some making up to do. I should have kept in touch more, you know. But anyway, so I'm using this, the beige, and what I'm going to do is I can add white to it, because again, I'm so not organised and I don't have things to hand. Oh, all the way around. You use whatever size brush you want. Mine's quite thick. It really doesn't matter because you can hide a multitude of sins and you can easily go back over and bring out any detail. And of course, you can water your acrylics down to be like watercolours. Oh. There we go. Get it on. And on the ceramics, don't beat yourself up if it's not perfect the first time. You can go over. It's a different surface. Oh. There we go. Hi, Carol. What's everybody been up to this week? I've got an update on the eye after my little rant on the other day. The red came back as soon as I said it had gone, so I'm at the doctor's tomorrow, and hopefully we'll get that sorted. It looks like I've got Halloween contacts in again. But that's as much as I've done there. Oh, I did. I took pictures of all the Christmas things for the fair. I'm doing fairs with my mum Friday. So I've got all my Christmas decorations and things ready. Right, so you can see there, it's not the most smoothest. It really doesn't matter because you can go in. And what you can do is mix this acrylic, because it is an acrylic paint, to make it lighter. And you can start to blend it out. Just take your time though. It takes a little bit of time to blend them together. And honestly, it's worth it. It is worth it. And you won't be able to do it like straight away. It's practice. It's like anything. You weren't born being able to walk. And with it being a new surface, if you've never done it on ceramics before, you could get some, do you know, from like Home Bargains and things, get some cheap cups. And obviously, because it is an acrylic, it's not going to be dishwasher safe. So you need to just scrape it off and do it again. Just practice the painting bit. I mean, you can see mine's getting smoother just as we go. Blending it. And once you've got all the detail on again, it's going to totally change it. So I'm going to dry that off, and that is as far as I'm going. Excuse me. With the skin tone for now. Sheila, I don't think they'll do anything tomorrow. They're just going to have a look at it. I think it's to check my blood pressure because it's bloodshot. Hi, Nicole. Oh, we're talking about me red eye, but we're doing image transfer, really. I think it goes red every time Christopher doesn't put something in the dishwasher. There, you can totally see how it's changed once it's dry. So don't overthink it too much. And you can still see the nose detail through to bring it back with if you've got a black Posca pen or a little fine brush. Don't overthink it. And what you can do now is go in with the likes of Posca pens and things to paint your flowers, or you can just go in with acrylic paints. Now I'm going to pull out some pens I've got somewhere. I saw them 2 seconds ago. Bear with. If I can't find them quickly, we will just paint them on because I've got my acrylics here. There's my green. Right, we're painting because I don't know what I've done with them. They could be upstairs for all I know. Where's my green? There it is. Right, so taking a little brush, obviously because the detail's small, we can start painting in the flowers and things. And these are acrylics of every make. I've got Golden, I've got Stamperia, I've got Paper Artsy, I've got Aldi. It's like every... Obviously, they're not all the same. Some are more superior, like the Golden, that's made for artist qualities. The likes of artists that sell the work for thousands use Golden. So I've had this bottle now for about 3 years, I want to say, and you just use tiny, tiny little amounts. Oh. Oh. I can hear the boy moving. I don't even know if he knows I'm live. Do you think you would know the schedule by now? All I'm doing is going in. And again, don't overthink it. If you can't see the detail, it doesn't matter because they're all flowers. So if you do take, like up there, I've taken the detail off there, just paint over it. It won't, you won't be able to tell the difference. Even if you paint it in green, so paint that bit like the flower and then just paint that bit green and pretend it's a leaf. So don't overthink anything. If it's not perfect, it doesn't have to be. Up here we'll have a little bit pink, and this one can be pink as well. You can hide a multitude of sins with a white highlight. So what's everybody's plans for the week? Anyway, it's very quiet. And even if you just ask little questions in there, it doesn't make us feel like I'm on my own. You just put A, B, C. Okay, we'll go in and add some yellow flowers. I have to admit, after talking to somebody about doing videos and editing them, the lives are much more appealing. It sounds far too much like hard work. Apparently they can spend hours and hours and hours editing videos. I was just like, that totally doesn't appeal to me. Oh yeah. Oh, how old's your kitten, Cat? That's fabulous. Oh, they're so cute. She's just tiny. And what are you making? I can't crochet, mind. I cannot. I do want to learn, but I just. Excellent, Kim. I'm loving what you're making with the Christmas things, with the Christmas papers. Absolutely loving it. That's another thing. If anybody makes anything, please put it in the Happy Place group on Facebook or tag us on any other. I'm pretty much Emma Blake or Emma's Happy Place or Emma Blake's Happy Place on everything. So you can tag till your heart's content. I'd love to see what people are making. Oh, just going in. Okay, I'm not overthinking, I'm not blending, anything like that. I'm just enjoying it. And sometimes trying to be too perfect, you make mistakes. And if everything else is perfect on there and you make one little mistake, it stands out more. Oh, it's more about enjoying it than anything else, and everything else will fall into place. Oh, there we go with that. I'm looking for, oh yes, the workshop Sunday. I did know that. I've been doing stuff for it today, but it's this Sunday, isn't it? 1 o'clock. There is some workshop kits left, if anybody wants to do it after. Because at first I was being a little bit mysterious. I was thinking about the cupcakes because, I wasn't expecting many. It's not everybody's cup of tea. But there is some kits left if anybody wants to either join in later, because the video will always be there. I'll add you to the group and you can join, and watch on Sunday, even if the kit doesn't arrive, and then do it after. Because I do have plans to come in and do another sort of mini workshop and show more, because I could do it for days making the fake bakes. Days and days and days. The Grinch dolls. I make Grinch cupcakes. Well, not real cupcakes, they're for the tree. Fake bakes. I'm thinking we're going to give her red lips as well, and then fill in any of the flowers in the red. Now, the red is a metallic acrylic, so it does have some shine, which I just thought would be quite nice. And then what the plan is, I will let this dry for a couple of days, and then I'm thinking I will resin it the top coat. And I think we should give it away as a Christmas giveaway with some other things. Do you think? So if you're not in the Facebook group, obviously, Jane, if you're here, I'll sort it out with you. But I'll do it. Emma's Happy Place Facebook page. So Emma's Happy Place, the page, will do the giveaway on there. And we'll do a Christmas giveaway with maybe this, as long as it doesn't turn out really rubbish. It's going to be so fun. I do love the workshops. Absolutely love it. I'm going to come in with the green. I'm going to give her green eyes as well. Get her eyes in there. Why is it when I'm live I get the hiccups every time? I'm so sorry. Oh, no problem, Maureen. It's not everybody's cup of tea. I completely understand that. But I think we're right on trend. Everywhere I go, I've seen cupcakes and sweeties decorations to go on the trees. Yeah, I'm so sorry. There's my tummy rumbling now. Can you hear it? I'm going to mix some of the green just on the mat with some yellow, just to give us a different colour green, just so it's not all uniform in one colour. So basically, if you've got, say, red, yellow and blue, you can make any colour at all, pretty much. And I would always stick a white in there as well. A bit darker. Oh, I hope this isn't like watching paint dry, literally. Normally, I do try and have one done, but I just thought the whole process, because it's a different substrate, might be quite nice. And I don't have another one. So if this one does go wrong, it's absolutely not going to be given away. It will be hidden forever. And I'll have to think of something else. I could paint a pencil case, or couldn't it, if this one goes wrong? Or I could paint a pencil case as well. Oh, I don't know the rules on here about doing giveaways and things, so I'll sort it out. But this will be in, hopefully, a Christmas giveaway, and we'll try and merge it together so it's YouTube and Facebook together. Just gonna add these in. And these are just little berry dots, so we're just fillers, so there wasn't too many places to fussy cut out. Yes, donuts. Donuts. Little fake baked donuts that hangs up. She'll put this in the giveaway as well. She'll make a nice big one. And it's shiny. It's donut coloured. We'll put that in the giveaway as well, eh? Why not? Just going to go in with some yellow. I can hear Christopher shouting at his game. I think he's losing. I better fill the space in case anything slips out of that boy's mouth. Aren't teenagers awful? Oh, he's laughing. He's not getting beat. He's laughing. It must be funny. I'll never tell. I can't hear the noises properly. Yes, we'll give the donut away. I'm going to show you anyway on Sunday. Well, after Sunday. It won't be Sunday. We're making cupcakes Sunday. There we go. I think she's looking fabulous already. Except her nose, you can't really see it there in the camera. So I'm going to dry it off. And then we'll see what happens after that. It would make a lovely stamp, Maureen, but you don't need it to be a stamp because you've got it in every single size on the paper. And you can do all this with this. Hi, Susan. I've still forgot to put the yellow there. Oh, dry it off. Ideally longer than I'm going to have for. And then I am going to find a black pen. Now, I'm thinking acrylic pen would be better with a really, really fine tip. But I do have these, and these are alcohol pens. And they've got a fine end and a thicker end. Now, if my head appears in, I'm sorry. So you can't actually see our nose. Just take your time. Now, I need an acrylic pen. It's not dry enough yet underneath. I want an acrylic pen with a fine end. Let it dry and that will work, but don't press on too hard to put our nose back in. And it doesn't need to be imperfect because we can hide it with highlights. You can see it there, and you could see it through. You can add our lips back in. So all I'm doing is putting the lines back in. This is exactly the same as I would do with a stamp as well. My eyebrows. Work. Why is it? Glue doesn't stick and pens don't work whenever there's a camera on us. And then you're going to add the detail back into our eye. Now, with the eye, be very careful she doesn't end up looking like she's looking at east and west as separate sides. Your best bet is just to follow the lines. It's very, very easy when you've got a sideways look for it to start looking in a few different directions, and then just going over and adding the eyelashes back in. Again, don't overthink it. The thinner the pen, the better. And just bringing that chin back out. Oh, you can totally miss the lines. No problem, Susan. Totally miss the lines with your acrylic paint. And that is also very easy to do. But I'm me. This is just a way to do it if you cover the lines. And then I'm going to go in with an acrylic pen in white and really bring it to life and hide any mistakes. So on our nose, here, our lips. We can add a little highlight here. Highlights in our eyes. Yeah, I'm happy with that. If you need to go in and add the dark back in anyway, you can do it again after the white. It isn't a problem. And because we're using an acrylic pen, the white ones I've got on the website are perfect. Again, I need to get one from upstairs. And I'm adding in any little highlights I can think of. Just at random. They don't have to be too perfect. And this will be on anything, wood, anything like that. It's all the same process. Just obviously paint reacts different on it. So a porous surface is a lot easier to paint than a non-porous surface. If I'm not happy with this, so I'm really not giving it away. I've got other stuff I can give away. I am going to do a big Christmas giveaway though. Also, it depends on how the resin turns out. I am no resin expert at all. So this bit here, see where I'd missed it? I'm going in with just adding some wiggly white lines. And it's hidden it. You can't even tell now at all. And there, you can see. So you can't tell you put the lines back in. You can't tell anything. No problem, Brenda. It'll be here anyway. You can always watch back if you want to. I'm getting quite lost anyway in the highlights. But again, don't overthink it. You're just adding. I hear time and time again, I really do. People say, oh, but it doesn't look like that and it's not doing this. It doesn't matter. It's yours. They'll never ever be the same as anybody else's. And don't get frustrated because you weren't born learning to walk. I mean, I've had to practice this so much and it still doesn't turn out right all the time. And if it didn't turn out okay tonight, I certainly wouldn't take it off YouTube. I would leave it and let everybody see that I'm human. Yeah, happy with that. I am going to add some eyelashes back on this side though. I feel like we've lost some eyelashes. There we go, that's better. And our eyes are straight. Well, there we go. And then what you can do is you can leave it white, or you can start to, you could add in some doodles behind with an acrylic pen or whatever. For blusher, soft pastels, absolutely brilliant. Once they go over the acrylic, they're really not going to move much as long as you don't scrub it off. So again, I take makeup brushes and then on the pink, take a little bit off because less is more. You can always come back in and add more, but it's really hard to take it away once it's on. I'll just go in. This won't move too much with the resin at all unless you start to rub it. But in that case, if you started rubbing it, you would take the pen off as well. There we go. A little bit more on that side because she's further away. But I mean, look, isn't she lovely? You can start adding eyeshadows in. Do I want to? Or will we make a mess? Little Brit brown eyeshadow will never hurt anybody. And this is where it comes to life. So when I'm saying it doesn't matter about the light and the dark and the shade and all of that, you can honestly, it's like grown-up girls' world. Nobody can tell me they didn't used to like doing the makeup and things. Yeah, it's like magic, isn't it? So say the resin doesn't work on this for whatever reason, it stays sticky or anything like that, I will do another one this girl on a pencil case or something for Christmas. But that, I think, just like that, is pretty perfect. Does anybody want us to paint this? It won't take long. As I'm painting it anyway, we're staying. I'm staying. So I'm taking a water brush this time. No, I'm not, because I've got no water in it. Always with the water brushes, use cool boiled water. And the sprays as well. And this is how I fill it up. So I'm being lazy. Always cool boiled water. And you won't get those horrible mouldy bits in it. And the water won't smell feisty. I've broke so many water brushes by putting normal tap water in. Yes, Sheila, you've got them, have you? Fabulous. Bubbles in her hair would be fabulous, wouldn't it? I'll get some yellow out. And all over. Now on the wood, the pencil, if I went over on pencil on the ceramic, it would pull off the acrylic. But this is a porous surface. So what you can do is you can start bringing in the pencil techniques and things, which I will show. I won't keep you too much longer, I promise. I promise, I promise. I'm just enjoying myself. I've spent all day hot gluing lids to things so they can travel. No, for me, the Christmas fairs I'm doing. This is just bliss. Absolute bliss. I've got a couple of, I'm going to say bait boxes, but the lunch bags. Now, I'm always getting told I thought you meant fishing, because we call lunch bags bait boxes here in the north of England, or the northeast of England, and it's a lunch bag. I'm not fishing. I've painted a couple of bait boxes, bait bags, and I'm going to take them to the fairs with us. Does anybody else call them bait boxes? Or is it literally just us here? There we go. So that is that. I will add some orange in the middle. Excellent. What are you going to do with the bubbles? I'll add some orange into there, and then put lids on them, because we'll know I'll spill it, won't we? So don't forget to like and share and stuff. Pretty pleased with the cherry on top. I'm well impressed with that though. It's such a shame I've got to risk the resin. I might make it into an ornament instead. Stick a hook on the back. Dry it off. And then you can come in with the pencils, which are, I had them. Are they with the other things? Where've they gone? I think I've got a thief. Oh, the borrower's living with us. Oh, no, they. Oh, I honestly thought I had lost my marbles there. Move out the way for now. And again, we've seen us do this before with the sunflowers. We're taking orange and just going in, building it up. I won't do it all, I promise, because you've seen it do before. I just want to show you can do it on other surfaces. Oh, I won't go all the way around. And then I would go in with a brown, and then the bait boxes are for fishing, unless you us from the northeast, and then they're for taking your lunch in. Right, so I've got orange. I'm going to go in with a dark brown as well, and a lighter brown. So the lighter brown will go in the middle of your sunflower here. and your darker brown in the very, very middle of your sunflower, because I don't know why they've got that bit. But then coming off into the bottom of your petal with your dark brown, and this can go up a little bit higher, and it's going to add loads of shade and shadow. So all the leaves, all the petals that are behind, you can put the shadow. I mean, you can already see how it's coming to life. And we'll do this one here. I promise I won't do the whole thing. I know I've done videos on this. And then I'll go in with a black. Now, black isn't for everybody. You can totally stop there. But all the way around this bit, the centre, I would add the tiniest bit of black. Because if you look in a sunflower, it's so dark in there. It's probably not black, but I think on the art, you can totally see. So you've got the brown, the orange, and then the yellow. And then when you bring your highlights back in, again, don't overthink the highlights. The lightest colour will be on the tips of the sunflower, but there will be some flashes coming down into the petals, and then you can always just add like that. And you can totally see how it changes it. I mean, from this here, normal boring, straight over, it looks incredible. And then you can even go around the whole of the sunflower and change all this here into dark brown. So you go from dark brown into a lighter brown coming off the sunflower, and it'll look absolutely incredible. I love the Posca pencils. These were a gift off Grumpy Michael. And it's the only full set of something I've got. And they're so, so good. They are, if you think of a Posca pen, they are the pencil version. They are very opaque and oil. The white is also very good on black, but they're quite expensive pencils. They're very good on black. I do love them though. But with that, I will stop. I will love you and leave you. I will see you Tuesday, because Sunday we've got the workshop. There is workshops in the shops still if you want to join in on Sunday, but make later. They're there. Obviously, we've got the new dangle kit with loads of stuff in to do loads of crafting with, and the beautiful nature kit as well. Feel free to go and have a sneaky peek. emmashappyplace.co.uk. And I will see you Tuesday at 8 p.m. And I will see all the workshop people at 1 p.m. on Sunday. Whoop, whoop. Have a lovely weekend. Yes, thank you, Sheila. When you're finished, absolutely. The bubbles will make a fantastic frame. Thank you, Kat. It's so lovely to meet you. And come back Tuesday, 8 o'clock. And it'll be fabulous. I don't know what we're doing. Send us a message, anything you want us to try. If I can't do it, I will find a grown-up who can. But until then, have a lovely weekend. Thank you. Bye.